Hello guys, my name is Warihana. So starting off from the video that we created on how to show your data in your database in a table using include columns and identifying columns. Sometimes you might want to format the data that you have in your database and display it in a different format in your table. So for instance, in the previous video, first name, last name, and hobby just appeared as they were in the database. But there might be an instance where you want to format the data and display it in a better format in your table. Let's take the created at column for instance. This is the datetime column in the database, and this will be something like 1/2/1990 and then time, which is 2nd January 1990. So you might want to display the date time format in your database as January 2nd, 1990 or August 3rd, 2010. Yes, you can do this on Encanvas using the include column formatted. You can also use the include column formatted on numeric columns to restrict the number of decimal places, to add a prefix or a suffix, or to format your data however you like. All right, so I'm going to include the created at column and the with column in our show data design elements using the include column formatted. So starting with the created out column, I am going to drag that column and display it and drop it, in our element. And we are going to choose the include column formatted. This is what you want to choose. All right. I'm also going to drag the width column, drag and drop it, and then there you go. You've included the two columns. So now we want to be able to go into the settings of this include functionality to format the data to look the way we want it to. So I'm going to select both links and I'm going to double click to open the edit window. All right, so starting with the created at column, which is a datetime column, you can make any of these changes, any of this, but we are going to the format section of the window. And from there, we're going to click on the drop down here, and then we're going to choose the date format. And this is going to format our date for us. Okay, and then I'm going to go to the width column, and what we want to do is to format it as a numeric format, and I'm going to indicate a prefix. So in the database, our data is just numbers. So maybe 1,000, 2,000, 2,500. But then in my table, I want to display $1,000, $2,000. So I'm going to indicate a prefix, a dollar prefix. Okay, so these are the two formats I want to do, but you can use any of these settings to further format your columns. So I'm going to close this and I'm going to upload my canvas and view it in the browser to see the work we have done. All right, so I'm going to log in and then I am going to go and view my canvas. All right, so as you can see here, our date time column comes as 2nd January 1900, and then our width column is nicely formatted with the dollar prefix. All right, so this is how you can use include columns formatted on Encanvas to better format your data and to display it nicely in a table.